Emily Dawson always believed she was one step away from the life she dreamed of. At 28, she worked as a personal assistant for Daniel Carter, a powerful millionaire known for his charm, wealth, and influence. But what truly changed her life was the affair. Luxury hotels, expensive dinners, designer gifts arriving in elegant boxes. Emily knew the truth. She was not his wife, not even his girlfriend, just a secret. Still, she hoped. One day, he would choose her. One day, she would become part of his world. Until the day something inside her changed. It started with movement. Not pain, not discomfort. Movement. Small at first, then stronger. Her stomach shifted, pressed outward, twitched like something alive was inside her. She stood in front of the mirror, touching her belly, whispering, "I'm pregnant." Her heart raced. This was it. This was her moment. But the symptoms didn't match a normal pregnancy. Her belly grew fast, too fast. And while it expanded, her body shrank. Her face became thinner, her skin pale. Her energy disappeared. Then came the sounds. Strange noises inside her stomach. Gurgling, pressure, movement that didn't feel right. Still, she held on to hope until the doctor's appointment. The ultrasound lasted longer than expected. Too long. The doctor's face changed. "There's no fetus," he said carefully. Emily blinked. "What do you mean?" "Your abdomen is distended, but not because of pregnancy. You need urgent tests." Her world cracked. Confused, scared, desperate. She ran to Daniel. He was leaving a meeting when she stopped him. "Daniel, I need to talk to you. Make it quick." "I think I'm pregnant." Silence. For a second. Hope. Then, he laughed. Not softly, not kindly, cruelly. "Pregnant? Emily, don't start this nonsense." Her chest tightened. "I feel it moving." "Oh, please," he cut her off. "You think I'm stupid? You're trying to trap me." "Trap you? I gave you money, trips, everything, and now you want more?" Her voice broke. "I just need help. Medical help." "I'm not giving you a cent." Each word hit harder. "If you're pregnant, deal with it alone." She stared at him, broken. "Daniel, it's over. Don't ever come to me again." He walked away, leaving her with nothing. No job, no support, and something growing inside her that no one could explain. With no job and no money, Emily had only one option left. Exposure. At first, anonymously, then publicly. Photos, interviews, the story of a millionaire, and a possible pregnancy. The internet exploded. Was she lying? Or was she a victim? The pressure hit Daniel hard. His reputation was everything. And now, it was collapsing. So he did what he always did. Controlled the narrative. He called her. "Marry me." Emily froze. "What?" "We get married. Fast. Public. Clean image. You win. I win." "And us?" He looked at her coldly. "There is no us. This is business." She should have said no, but survival speaks louder than dignity. She accepted. The wedding was perfect. Photos, smiles, headlines, "Millionaire marries pregnant wife." But behind closed doors, reality was cruel. Daniel treated her like an object. "A trophy," he once said, staring at her stomach. "You're only useful because of that." The insults became routine. Cold words, sharp tone, emotional cruelty. And sometimes, Emily appeared with bruises, a dark mark under her eye, finger-shaped marks on her arm. She never explained. She never complained. Because money kept coming. Because she still believed things might change. But her body was collapsing. Her stomach grew even larger. Pain became unbearable. She could barely walk. Meanwhile, she kept losing weight. Doctors monitored her. Tests, observations, no answers. One day, she broke down. "Something is wrong. Please help me." That's when she was admitted to the hospital, and fate stepped in. The first doctor she saw, Michael Reed, her ex-boyfriend from high school, the boy she once rejected, the one she left behind because he was too poor. Now, he was the one standing in front of her, a doctor, and the only person who truly cared. "Emily, what happened to you?" She looked down at her stomach. "I don't know." And for the first time in years, she wasn't chasing luxury. She was fighting to survive. Michael couldn't believe what he was seeing. Emily was barely recognizable. Thin, pale, weak, and her stomach unnaturally large, moving in disturbing ways. And then, the bruises, fresh, unexplained. He didn't ask immediately, but he saw everything. And he decided one thing: "I'm going to save you." The tests began: ultrasound, CT scans, blood work, endoscopy. What they found was horrifying. There was no baby. Her stomach was massively distended, a rare and severe condition, gastric pseudo-obstruction. Her stomach was expanding like a balloon, filled with fluids and gas, pressing against her organs. That's what caused the movement, the kicks, the sounds. She wasn't pregnant. She was dying. And fast. Infection had already started spreading. Sepsis was developing. Her body was shutting down. Emergency surgery was the only option. Michael fought for her life, day and night. Meanwhile, Daniel showed up, not to support her, but to protect his image. "If she dies, this ruins me," he told the staff. Michael heard everything and snapped. "She's not your possession." "And who are you?" Daniel replied. "Someone who actually cares about her." That day, Michael made a decision. He gathered evidence, photos of bruises, records of behavior, audio recordings. Then he went public. Not for revenge, for justice. The media exploded again, but this time against Daniel. The surgery was performed, technically successful, but Emily's body was too weak, too damaged, too late. On her final moments, barely conscious, she whispered, "I'm sorry for everything." Michael held her hand. "You don't have to apologize. Sometimes, love doesn't disappear. It just waits. Too long." Emily didn't survive. The news spread everywhere. Millionaire's wife dies after rare condition. Abuse suspected. Daniel's world collapsed. Lawsuits, public outrage, reputation destroyed. Money couldn't save him anymore. But the real lesson was never about him. It was about Emily and women like her, who trade dignity for luxury, who accept pain for comfort, who mistake control for love. Because in the end, the illusion didn't give her life. It took it. And the truth remained, real love doesn't cost your soul. Fake love costs everything.